Chris and I are coming back out. We just got back from Tractor Supply. We had to go get milk replacer just in case. Currently, we have the baby, the tiny baby, who is being looked after by the mama, but it's not doing so good. Whereas the young spry ram lamb that she had is doing well, but she's ignoring it. So we're just trying to assess the situation and figure out if we need to supplement. We're trying to get through this day with out feeding them, because they really need as much of the mother's colostrum as possible, because colostrum has all of the nutrients that a young lamb needs, and we really want to make sure that they get that.
This is lamb breastfeeding instructions.
Get your head on that teat.
Okay, here we are in day 2 with all 4 sets of our two sets of our babies. We haven't had another mama have babies yet, but the mama who was struggling is getting better. So and the little baby is definitely getting better. So we are going to, Christopher and I are going to go in and we're going to make sure both babies are nice and fed right now. So let's get to it. Okay, so that was a successful feeding. We got the ram fed. We're going to still keep our eye on the little baby, because she is just not as energetic as that ram is. And it's funny because that's the one that the mama is feeding. So sometimes you have to do a little more care than you have planned on, but we that was a successful feeding, and tonight we'll do another successful feeding, and we'll keep you updated on what's happening. Yay! So this mama right here, as you can see, she's trying to feed this little one, but this little one, she's actually dramatically pushing away to the point of we're sort of afraid for him. So we're going to try to help them bond by letting him feed. And she did this last year with her other ram. She might not like men. So we're going to show you guys how we are going to try to help this along. So we've lured in this mama with some grain, and here are her babies. Oh, that one's going to the bathroom. The other one is over by me, and we're going to try to kind of get this one in on the teat. Missy.
Hold still, baby.
Probably. At least trying to get near his mama. hope its leg is okay. Well, there you have it. We have now had 6 lambs in the past couple of weeks. We're so excited. And I did want to point out though, we did have some trouble this time. We don't typically have trouble, but one of the mamas had twins that she was carrying. And I knew that she was really wide. I knew that she was probably going to deliver twins. And we actually found the baby frozen right over here next to the sheep shed, and it was very sad. I mean, it actually looked like a little doll. It was so tiny. I've never seen a lamb be that tiny before. So I mean, it was kind of sad for us. You know, we didn't like that at all. So well, I hear the girls. So we have, Selah has been feeding the baby who was, I hate to use the word orphaned, but its mama will not let it feed. I mean, she actually will kick it with her leg, like her hind leg, she'll just, and not let him feed. We're going to let her have one more set of pregnancy and see if she does this again. It was suggested online that this could be twin lambing disease, where they don't get enough nutrition at the end of their pregnancy. And so one of the sheep gets small and one of them is real big, and it's from lack of nutrition. Now, we feed these sheep really well. We get great hay, and we even have oats on hand for the end of their pregnancy and when they deliver. And so if they are not getting nutrition, it's solely because there's dominant sheep taking it from them. So we might have to look at their next pregnancy. We might have to look at separating them, especially near the end, so they can get plenty of nutrition. I do want to give her a chance. So she is a good sheep, a ewe. She's a good ewe. And I love, they're like our original 2 Katahdin sheep. So I would really hate to get rid of her. I mean, she is such a good sheep, but this is the second time she's done this. So it could be that she's not the greatest mom. But to the other, she's done this to 2 rams. So this is so fascinating for us to kind of watch. And but some people say, you know, if they're going to not feed their babies, they're not worth having. I don't know. That's hard for us. That's a hard decision to make. So right now, Selah, bless her heart, she loves to get the formula that we picked up. It's called Lamb Replacer, or lamb formula we get from Tractor Supply. And we just mix up a bottle and feed him, and she's doing so good at it. But he still wants the attention from his mama. It's very sad. I don't really care for all this. So anyway, I'm so glad that you got to see how we lamb and what we do with our mamas. And also I wanted to point out too that we caught the one mama who was actually giving birth, which you don't very often catch them. You usually catch it right afterwards, but we caught her giving birth. We didn't film the actual birth because she started to hold her birth. And what that meant was she's like pushing for labor. And then she, because we were there, she didn't want to give birth. So she like held in her labor. I don't know how she did that. All you women who have given birth, how in the world do they do that? I know horses do it too, but I could never. And she just walked out and started eating and stuff. And the little hind legs were like coming out of her. So we need to find a better way to view their birth. Maybe a little camera or something we'll put in there. But that's not until fall. So I hope that you enjoyed watching the little babies. This has been so amazing for us. We have 6 healthy lambs. So remember, if we can lamb in the winter, anybody can. Thanks. Bye.